The unspoken reason Lil Durk went to prison. The drill genre is basically a Chicago-based subgenre of gangster rap, which is a subgenre of rap music based around one main focus, and that is killing. Lil Durk is the most famous drill rapper from Chicago. The question is, what does one have to do to be the most influential and successful drill rapper from the birthplace of drill? Let's look at it. There are many drill rappers that have tried to make it and failed due to many factors. Inauthenticity, lack of likability, lack of talent, the wrong voice, the wrong time, rumors on their names, etc. One has to have an incredible amount of things going right to even be listened to in the drill culture. It's not just about a reputation, even though it seems like it. A prime example of that is King Von. King Von had easily more believability than the other drill rappers, and he blew up super quick because of it, among other things. But there are many who had similar reputations and didn't make it. So what is it about? The main thing, as far as I can tell, that you need to make it as a drill rapper is the talent to know and engage the suburban audience that pushes the culture. Granted, support from the hood helps with that, but without a giant suburban support, you will only go but so far. Lil Durk is not particularly known for killing and drilling, but he is known for being tied to a lot of the notable names in the drill culture, be they friend or foe. Relationships with known killers like King Von, Lil Varney, THF Bezu, and many more, to beefs with people like Wooski.
I'm smoking big A in traffic, trying to catch Durk or E-Day. Slide on new ski day, these 30 spray, you died a new ski way.
FBG Duck.
He can't be me like shit. Lil Durk, why you send this fucking little boy to play? Why you ain't do that shit yourself if you got sucking sex with me?
And even 051 Melly.
That's how free Durk and Von. Free them niggas though. I'd rather them dead than in jail, bitch.
Coming out, being associated with Chief Keef, Lil Reese, C-Day, and D-Rose, among others. To the youth, he definitely had the image. On top of that, he was smart enough to pay close attention to what worked and didn't work for himself and others, and he was the best at adjusting fast. But as with anything, you have to reap what you sow. The truth is, Lil Durk sold death. He promoted violence, and he got rich doing so. That is not a shot at Lil Durk. This is just the objective truth that no one in their right mind could ever deny. Like many of us, Lil Durk comes from poverty and chaos. If you don't come from it, it will be hard to understand the conditions, the thirst to make it out, and the extent one would go to make it out. It is very easy to see how someone from a hopeless environment could justify almost anything if the thing gets him out of the trenches. So under the disguise of fun and catchy music, death gets sold to the same trenches that caused the circumstances in which you wanted to escape so bad that you sold more disparity to it to get out of it. The cycle continues, but at least you get away from it all. The fans that supported you and pulled you out of the ghetto are now demanding things from you, putting a microscope on you in order to live vicariously through you and get cheap thrills out of your real life. Lil Durk is clearly a thinking young man with good sense. He is also only human, and most of all, he will never go back to being broke and in the hood. The pressure of millions of voices yelling, "Slide for Von," proved to be too much, and Durk, under the pressure, started claiming things that looked like he was responsible for mishaps dealing with Quando Rondo and others like FBG Cash. I'm not here to accuse him of anything, so whether he did these things or not is not up to me. I'm not the judge or the prosecutor, but I do have ears. Durk calls himself the voice, and what's important to remember is that a voice reaches ears, and in the music industry they are very careful about what they let you see and hear. Everything we heard from Durk was because he wanted us to hear. Knowing this, could there be any other reason that one would say some of the outrageous, seemingly incriminating things people like Lil Durk have said over the air? Blatantly and clearly admitting to crimes, whether he did them or not, you know the reason. He knows the reason, and anybody with a brain knows the reason and never admits it.
Validation.
Seeking validation will ruin anyone's life. Lil Durk is just a good example and a special case of it. If you seek validation, you will meet a less than favorable fate as well. Lil Durk is a kid that wants to feed his family and enjoy life. Remember that you would have to be in his shoes to fully understand him. Don't condemn him. Let the universe or God or whatever you call it deal with him. Lil Durk, we wish you the best, young brother. Grow, elevate, and keep getting better. We hope to see an improved version of you come home and deliver a better message. With love and respect, Rakim, not them. I'm out. Peace.